everybody, it's Star the Flippin' Hippo. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel at Flipping Hippos. I hope everyone had a relaxing and wonderful Easter weekend, however you spent it. Today is Monday, April 22nd, which means it's time for What Sold on eBay? As always, guys, I'm going to take you on a walk through our Instagram. Every day we put up a photo of our packages before we ship them, just to kind of give everyone an idea of what a volume-based business looks like as far as the amount of packages being shipped each day and the ups and downs, the roller coaster of the online reselling world. And then we'll jump over and look at some of our sales from the week. I got some highlights to show you, a bunch of our bread and butter filler items that keep a volume-based business alive, and my plushy friends that found their new forever homes last week. Let's just jump right on in with today's shipping photo. We had 16 sales total for the weekend. That is horrible. That is bad. That for us is terrible. Again, keep in mind, everything is in retrospect to where you are in your reselling journey. I know I've said this to you guys before, and I know that I will say it again. For some folks, 16 sales for a weekend is amazing, record-breaking, and stellar. For some folks, that's, oh my God, I gotta go out of business. And for us, it's really bad. But everyone is at a different place, and everyone has a different business model, and everyone has a different sell-through rate. So you just have to keep in mind that whatever is good for you, whatever is whatever is reaching and meeting your goals as far as your business and your monetary profits and all of that, focus on that. I just like to give you an idea of how we are doing and an honest look at how we are doing. And we had 16 sales for the weekend, which for us, honesty and transparently, is terrible. It's bad. We were hopping Friday night. We were hopping all day Saturday. We made those 16 sales between Friday evening and Saturday. Yesterday, we were completely dead. We had like 2 lowball offers come in, and that was it for the entire day. There was no other activity. In years past, Easter weekend was really slow for us. There are a lot of holiday weekends that are super extremely slow for used clothing resellers. So we went into the weekend knowing it was probably going to be slow. We didn't think it was going to be this slow because last weekend we were super busy listing a lot. We listed probably 80 or more last week between the two of us. We were active every day. We were active on Posh. We were sending out offers. We were listing on Posh. So we kind of hoped that by amping up last week going into the Easter weekend, we could do better than we had in past years. Didn't quite work out. But the good news is the payout for all of that hard work from last week should at least start to pay out through the rest of this week. Last week was pretty good. We had ups and downs as usual, and that's normal for online selling. You guys are going to have days where you have a whole ton of sales, lots of days where you have average numbers of sales, and then really bad, slow days. It's just the nature of the beast. Last weekend, we had 28 sales total, which is a good weekend for us. That's pretty much right where we should be as far as our historical sell-through rate. Nothing record-breaking, but it's good. On Tuesday, we had just 5 eBay sales. You can see them here with the tiny Haley hippo. And then on Wednesday, we had 10 total sales. 9 were for eBay and 1 was Amazon, fulfilled by merchant. Thursday, we had 7 packages go out. 5 were eBay sales and 2 were Poshmark. And here's the highlight of that day. We did sell a pair of True Religion men's jeans on Poshmark Thursday for $60 plus they paid shipping. And then Friday was slow again. We only had 4 sales that day. You can see the 4 little packages here with Hilda, hippo. So you can see last week was up and down, up and down. That's kind of normal leading into a holiday weekend. It's kind of normal for online sales in general. But like I said, we put in a lot of work last week, so we're hoping to see the payout for that this week. I did see a lot of people's sales were down over the weekend, so if yours were down, it was a holiday weekend. Just keep your head up, just keep posting, just keep active, and your hard work will pay out for you. So let's jump on over here and start with the plush because it's my favorite. This Betty Boop doll She's a soft doll, so she's considered a plush. She has been around long enough that I honestly don't remember where I got her from. I want to say she came out of the 50-cent bin at Goodwill, but she could have been from the bins. If she came from the bins or out of that cart by weight, she's going to come out to right around 50 cents. Anyway, so we'll say we paid 50 cents for her, maybe 75. She sold for $17 and she shipped first class. Here's the other Victoria's Secret Love Pink dog. I think it was last week or the week before I sold the shiny pink one. They came out of the 50-cent bin together. And this velour purple one finally sold. They've only been around for like a month. They weren't really around that long. I say he finally sold just because the pink one went first. And this one sold for $13. No, I accepted a best offer of $11 on him. Sorry, I was checking my notes. The pink one did sell for more. I accepted a best offer of $11 on this one, and he shipped first class in a poly. Here is this cute dog. He was just in a haul video not too long ago. He was 50 cents. I picked him up because he was Kohl's Cares and because I thought he was super cute. He had these 3 little spots on his ear, a brown spot on his eye, and another set of 3 little brown spots on his leg. I just thought he was so cute. And lo and behold, when I went to list him, I discovered that he is from the children's book, If You Give a Dog a Donut. If you guys haven't heard of that series, it started with If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and then there's If You Give a Moose a Muffin, If You Give a Dog a Donut. There's a couple others in the series. They're really cute books. If you have young ones at home, look into that. But this was the dog from If You Give a Dog a Donut. So I did price him really high on a hope and a prayer at $15. Most of the other ones I saw were a lot less. I decided that with good keywords and best offer and all of that online, really good photos, I was going to try for $15, and he sold for the whole amount. He sold for $15 and he shipped first class in a poly bag. This angry bird was just in a haul video last week, guys. I just showed him to y'all. I had 2 angry birds. I had this blue angry bird from Rio, and I had a Chewbacca angry bird Star Wars. They were 50 cents each, and this guy actually sold within 2 hours of listing him. He is definitely my plush highlight of the week. This is my absolute favorite flip last week for the plush, and he sold so fast. I actually listed him at $16.25, intending for him to go on sale on our 20% off sale for $13. I listed him around 4:30 in the afternoon, and then around 6:30 in the evening on the way to get groceries. He sold for $16.25. So you can set your sales up to grab items as you list them. And if you don't know how to do that, I do have a video on the channel showing you how to do that. So I'll actually have it pop up on the screen at the end of this video, and I'll link it in the description box below for you. But you can set up your sales in your store to grab everything that's already listed and to grab newer items as you list them. It doesn't always grab them right away. Sometimes there's a delay or a few hours. And in very rare, exciting instances, like with this bird, items will sell at quote-unquote full price before they reach your sale. So I was really excited. He sold within 2 hours, 1, and number 2, he went for $16.25 when I fully intended him to go into the sale, and 13 to me was pushing it. I felt like 13 was super high for him. I was just hoping, again, with really good keywords, really good photos, and having best offer on him, that I would get away with like maybe 11 in the end. But you know, sometimes eBay and the buyers on eBay will surprise you. So this was probably my favorite flip of the week, just because I've never seen a little plushie go that fast for that much when I know I'm pushing the price a lot. These guys aren't actually plush, but they're cute and they're animals. So I want to show them to you anyway. And I do apologize for all of the sirens in the background. These 3 little cowboy cats came from the bins. They are so old. They've been around forever. By weight, the 3 of them were probably $1 all told for the whole set. They had damage on the bottoms of their shoes. They had where you could see price stickers on them. They have been around for so long. We got a best offer of $11 on them last week. They paid shipping. So yeah, I took the $11 best offer, and again, they paid shipping, so I was just happy to finally send them to their new forever home. They're probably 2 years old. Aren't they cute, though? I would pick them up again. If I saw something like this again, I would do it again. They don't have a brand or anything, but they're just cute. All right, so now I'm going to show you some of our jeans. Most of these are going to be bread and butter. Last week we did sell a lot of jeans on Poshmark that were more high-end, more exciting, higher priced, like the True Religion jeans that sold for $60. But on eBay it was more of our filler and bread and butter jeans, but that's okay because that's what a volume-based business is built on. These Ernest sewn jeans came out of our second, I believe, thread up denim rescue box. So the average price for these was around $1.90 for the pair. They did ship first class, and I did accept the best offer of $17 on them. These 7/7 women's jeans were 99 cents from the Goodwill. And they sold for the full asking price of $18.95. They shipped in a padded flat. These pajama jeans went really fast. These have only been in the store, I want to say, for less than a week. And they flew out the door, and they did sell for the full $21 asking price. I believe I showed these in a haul to you guys because they are a bolo. These pajama jeans, they're like sweatpants, but they're made to look like jeans, and most of them have a pink drawstring here, and they come in sizes like small, medium, large, extra large, but I still supply, here let me show you, when I list these, I still supply all of the measurements like I would your typical pair of jeans, and then the keywords I use in the title are jeans, but I also say at the end that they're pull-on sweatpants. I cannot keep these in stock. Every time I find pajama jeans and I list them, they sell within a month. They go quick. They go for anywhere from $18 to $21, depending on your buyer, if they just buy them outright or want to best offer you. And I paid 99 cents for this pair, and that's probably the most I would pay for them. Even though they go fast, they do go in padded flats, and 21 is probably the utmost that you can get for them. Maybe I'd pay like $2, but I always find them for 99 cents, and I'm happy to pick them up for that. In fact, I just listed another pair this morning that were extra large, so I'm excited to see how fast those go. But yes, these are a definite bolo, you guys, and they sell even in the summer months. These Talbots, I'm not really sourcing Talbots anymore. I'm getting more cherry picky with my jeans. Number one, it's getting into the summer. And number two, I'm just trying to be more cherry picky about my jeans that I choose when we're sourcing. $20 is good. Or 21 now, because we did raise our prices by like $1 for the postal increase at the beginning of the year. $20 is a good flip to me for 99 cents, but I'm trying to cherry pick brands that I know will move a little bit quicker. Talbots used to be a brand that I would go after all the time if it was 99 cents, and you can see these are only a size 10, but they did sell for $21, so I guess if I still found Talbots maybe size 14 and larger, or new with tags or something like that, I'd pick them up, but this would not be something I would typically pick up anymore, so I'm glad to see them go. It's like when you finally see the last of your bad choices leaving the store. These American Eagle jeans actually had no cost to us. Well, they did, but they didn't. These were actually bought 2 Christmases ago for one of my kids, and he did not like them, and they sat in his drawer forever. And last fall we cleaned out their drawers, and any jeans I had we were listing. So this was one of my kids. He tried them on once, didn't like them, so I listed them, got $20.24 for them, and they shipped in a padded flat. These Fruit of the Loom tank tops also had no cost of goods for us. So Keith's grandma bought him these 3, I guess they're called underwear shirts, tank tops. They have a not so nice name I'm not going to say on the channel. But Keith's grandma bought them for him, and these are not anything Keith would ever wear. He is like me. He lives in graphic t-shirts. He doesn't really wear dress shirts, and he never ever wears tank tops. So we listed them. We, didn't have any use for them. So I started them kind of high, and I did accept the best offer of $17.50 for the 3. I believe they shipped first class. They did. So even though there were 3 of them, they still shipped first class. And it was just something that, Keith had in his drawers, just taking up room. That was a gift that he was never going to wear. This Columbia men's shirt, I actually have a story with it, which is why it's here. First of all, it's nice looking. It's an Omni shade sun protection Columbia shirt, and it was 99 cents. And anytime we find the Omni shade sun protection or the fishing shirts or anything like that are Columbia, we definitely pick them up. This one was an extra large, so it was a really great size, and it was orange plaid, which is unique and different. It's nice looking. So it was listed for $17.50, and it was on a sale last week that knocked it down to right around $15, I want to say. And we got a couple of low balls from the same guy. He started at I want to say he started at $5, and he just kept coming up like 50 cents or $1. And he wasn't going to come anywhere near the price we wanted for it. Like I said, the sale put it down to 15, and I think we were willing to go to like 12 maybe on the outside. Like that was absolute lowest. And so while this guy was using up his 5 offers to lowball us the whole time, somebody else swooped in and bought it for 15. I don't know why it says $17.50 here, because if you look at our other sales, you see where it has the strike through here, and it tells you what the price was on the sale. It shows you that on almost every one of our listings, what the listing price was, strike through, and it tells you what it sold for. I don't know what's going on here. This is so weird, because it sold for 15, but we did not take a best offer. It was on a sale for $15. The guy swooped in and bought it full price while we were messing around with the other guy and his offers. This is weird, but anyway, I wanted to show it to you guys. One, it's a bolo. If you can find these for like 99 cents, a couple bucks, these Columbia shirts, if they're Omni shade, if they're big sizes, if they have different colors or different graphics or anything unique. And just to kind of show you, if you counter the low ballers, you are giving your items a free boost in search. I know I've said that to you guys before, and I know I'll say it again, but I just wanted to reiterate it. We were countering him, and in so doing, we got the boost in searches, so someone else was interested and bought it. And the last 2 things I'm going to show you are some jerseys that we sold. This Pirates jersey was from the Goodwill, cost 99 cents. It was nothing too exciting. You can see here it was Park Anthony Pro Sport, but it was an extra large. It was only 99 cents. So it sold for $17.10. And then this Reebok women's jersey, longtime viewers may remember seeing this one. There was a white, a pink, a blue, and a red one. They were all new with tags, all Reebok team apparel, and they were all 99 cents at the Goodwill. I brought all 4 of them home that day I found them. They've been around for quite some time, and this one sold for $19.95. So those are the bolos, bread and butters, and exciting flips of the week, guys. Let me know how your sales were. How'd you guys do? How was your Easter weekend? I love to hear from you. If you had the exciting flips, feel free to share them down in the comments below. I will go ahead, you'll see it pop up in just a second on the screen, link the video showing you how to set your sales up to grab newly listed items in case you didn't know how to do that. And if you haven't already, join our Facebook group. Link is in the description. We have a really good time in there. Just a lot of information being shared, and it's a very positive atmosphere. Like this video before you leave, guys. It does help the channel. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin' Hippos. Until next time, you guys have a good night.